Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could take place at any point in time. This message may or may not be for you. This is also just a general collective message. It's not sign specific, but I will call out zodiac signs throughout the reading that you may or may not be dealing with. So welcome in all of my new subscribers. Hello to all of my faithful subscribers. I am running another online tarot class. If that's something that interests you, please feel free to check out the description box below. Down below, you will also find the link to book in for a personal reading with me if that's something that interests you. And there is also now an option to join the channel membership. And so on the membership side of the channel, I'm going to be going live every Thursday at noon. We're going to be doing ascension chats, twin flame chats, alignment chats, free card pulls. It's just going to be a fun place to interact live. I'll be answering questions. If you have any questions over on the membership side, I'd love to have you join us over there. Okay. Today in the energies and meditation this morning while having my coffee, I kept sitting in this energy of the Temperance card with the Hierophant. And so this is the energy I feel collectively of finding that balance, the balance between traditions and the personal growth that we've been through. And so how can we kind of reach that middle ground, right? When it comes to our new spiritual beliefs, our family tradition beliefs, and then finding that fine line, that middle ground in between. And so there's kind of like this deep need, I feel collectively with the energies coming through this week to really rely on your own spiritual inner guidance. So don't be overly reliant on other people's advice this week. But I feel the inner guidance is what's really going to allow many of us to find that new direction or that purposeful direction. We also have Mars entering into Aquarius today. And so this might bring forward a little bit of aggressiveness. But it's also this energy and this need, I feel, to connect to something greater than yourself, right? So there's a need to bring balance and harmony into our lives right now. And there is also a need to get rooted in some type of daily spiritual practice, maybe to seek out some new spiritual perspectives. But I feel the message today is all about finding the balance, right, between traditions and new innovative ideas when it comes to your purpose and your path. And so following the spiritual path with discipline too, with Pisces or with Saturn in Pisces, that's all about spiritual discipline. So let's jump in with the cards. I'm going to use the Quantum Energy Oracle deck today. I do have another deck in the mail on the way, but it didn't arrive, unfortunately, in time to do this message. Ooh, oh, what do we got here today? Commitment and courage. So there's like an Ace of Wands energy, Ace of Pentacles. It's kind of green. So I just feel green is the energy of new. Somebody might be really green when it comes to the spiritual path or spirituality. And I feel it's kind of time to suit up and to make your way through the forest, even if you can't see your way through the trees. And so I do feel this might be about a higher commitment. This is Three of Wands energy. And so this is like the signing of a higher soul contract. This might even just be commitment to self, right? Finding the bravery and the strength to go down the beaten pathway. I feel to maybe be a trailblazer. I feel commitment is in focus. And let's face it, we got Valentine's Day tomorrow, which is all about love and romance. And so we could have a masculine here reading over the fine print, considering maybe offering a commitment to somebody. But I feel this is it. Somebody's going to have to find their bravery to maybe tear down the walls around their heart for a higher commitment. But let's keep going here. Let's see what else needs to come through for the collective. Oh my gosh, we get like a four energy. So I'm being shown the Four of Wands, and then this card is all about true love. And so we cannot really fully commit to another until we commit to ourselves. This might just be committing to yourself, committing to the path. 444. So this is about foundations, right? And so our internal beliefs is an entire foundation. And so there's a lot of mirror reflection. True love truly is an inside job. And so there might be a need to release any fears with the red connected to the base chakra. But I feel there's like potential for almost like a Four of Wands union, but there's a need to face some conflict here. And that's an event card. So 3 4s have already come out. 444. There's true love, but I feel this conflict is like an inner struggle. And so I feel you don't want to be carried away. You don't want to let your emotions carry you away. I got cat here. Oh, and then we get teacher. And so when the teacher is ready, the student appears. 444. 444, they're all 4 cards. And so we get earth, we get fire, we get air. And on the bottom of the deck, we get this energy of deserving. You are deserving and worthy of good things is a big message. So this is kind of like Empress energy to me. 9 of Pentacles, pre-Empress. And this is a shift in consciousness. So this is solar plexus energy as well. And so I feel there is a need to find your strength to take action. If you look, the castle's kind of behind her on almost like a hill. The castle on the hill. What song is that going through my mind right now with the castle on the hill? But I do feel there's another 4 card, intentions. I feel somebody is getting ready to set the intention to walk the honoring path. And this just might be commitment to self. That's kind of what I feel here. True love. I feel somebody is really looking in the mirror and beginning to really fall in love with themselves. And so how can you release any inner conflicts? Maybe it's time to really step into being that teacher. Maybe it's time to step into teaching others the lessons that you have learned. And so there could be a feminine here setting the intention to walk the honoring path. This is about truth, accountability. There could be a spiritual teacher here. And that's kind of like the Cinderella energy, going to the ball. And maybe it's been a long process to get where you're at. But I feel intention is everything. This is also a 7 card, which is the energy of truth seeking. We could have a mystic healer here coming into some type of recognition. But I feel the energy is also going to be very fragmented. It's the energy of putting all the pieces back together, maybe after a major life event that has created some chaos and upheaval in your life. And so how can you stay optimistic? Stay optimistic, because I think brighter days are ahead, and you're going to really need to follow your intuition, because I do feel we are manifesting cycles of joy, of fun, of just this brilliant childish energy coming through, like not childish to the point where immature, but like childish, carefree. Children are innocent, right? And so there's a lot of spiritual energies guiding the collective to remove the mask. So it's kind of time to take off the mask and to step into your truth, to step into your highest intentions. So let's jump in with some tarot. Let's see what else needs to come through. Oh my goodness, we get the wheel reversed and the world reversed. So this is challenges. This is delays. This is somebody keeping their own foot stuck in the wheel because there's resistance to maybe going towards a path of enlightenment. This is somebody not learning a lesson. This could be a huge loss of fortune, but there is a need for something to come back around in order to be able to move forward. So it's like the wheel's stuck. Everything's feeling stuck. Maybe for this pause for reflection in the mirror, right? What does true love mean to you? You know, let's face it, we all want love. We all want to love, and we all want to be loved. And a lot of us are so deeply damaged from childhood that we don't know what a healthy relationship is. And so maybe there's a need to really master a lesson here before moving forward. So there's a stuckness here. And I do feel somebody's getting ready to learn a lesson. And I feel this fragmented energy is connected to the heart. And so somebody, I feel, might be going through a heart awakening, and the energy is very heavy, right? There's conflicting emotions. This is a need to balance the head and the heart. And so I feel something might have sailed away from you, and a recognition of the loss. There's also a need to move to calmer waters. So let's do 9 cards here. Let's see what needs to come through. Oh my goodness, the Emperor reversed, Aries energy. The 6 of Cups, there's that nostalgia, those memories, Scorpio energy. And then we get the Palace of Swords in reverse. So there's a need to go into the depths of what's been denied. There's that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Magician reversed. Oh my goodness, the Two of Cups reversed. The Ten of Cups reversed. What is going on here? The Three of Cups and the Four of Coins upright. There's a need to let go of something here. I do feel a divine feminine here cutting through an illusion of some sort. Maybe you dealt with a master manipulator in the past, a pathological liar. We got a Queen of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, going through some type of healing expansion with the Four of Swords, Libra, strong Libra energy. And there's a breaking free of an old mindset here with the Eight of Swords reversed. So I feel this might have been a process, right? Where maybe you're only at the midway point here. Or maybe the last 8 years has been a process of awakening to this truth. I feel somebody's been sleeping on some truth here. And there is a need to go through some heart healing. Definitely some heart pain coming up. A heart expansion connected to a deep-seated father wound. There's a lot of childhood nostalgia coming up here. We get the Scorpio. So somebody I feel is in the depth of the underworld, connected to a narcissistic masculine energy. The Emperor reversed is a tyrant. He's abusive. He's narcissistic. He's belittling. He's controlling. Possibly even has indiscretionate affairs behind the scenes. And I think there's a need to go into the depths of what's been denied on the heart for a purging. And so that's the block. That's the block is some type of an illusion around what a happily ever after is supposed to be like. And so if you look back at your childhood, I know for myself, I was raised by both my parents. They stayed together till my early mid-20s. But my father was very narcissistic. He was an alcoholic. He was controlling. He was abusive, belittling. And so that is a distortion of a happily ever after, right? It took me many, many years to understand that that is not what moves you forward in life, right? So there could be just a recognition of a father wound healing. I also feel third-party energy. And so there's been a period of confusion, illusion, disillusionment. There's that mask energy again. A need to take the mask off. And so this is like opening up the Akashic books, opening up Pandora's box. What's been held deep within is now opening up. I also feel this energy of you can't think your way through your feelings. You got to feel your way through your feelings. And so there's a need to release an ending. I feel somebody's held on to the memories of the past. And so this might not come into full fruition until Gemini or Virgo season. We got Gemini, Virgo with the Magician. But there's a need to recognize an illusion here, right? What is healthy? What is not healthy in relationships? And it's okay to let go of a connection that maybe you thought you were going to be with forever and it's just not working out. There is an ending here for sure. There is a lot of cups. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lack of truth coming through. And we've got a feminine here that really needs to get honest about breaking free. It's really time to break free. It's time to use that sword to cut yourself free. I would like to clarify the Magician, though. I feel somebody here is so afraid to shed the old, to go towards the new. Yeah, somebody is so afraid to walk away from something that is not serving them. And that something that is not serving them is this relationship. There's a relationship here that needs to be walked away from. And this is causing resistance to your ascension path, your spiritual path. We can't keep clinging to the past, right? Because that is a block for new love, unconditional love, true love. And so how can you get out of your head and into your heart? What I want to say is get out of my head and into my car. But I just feel there's a block to putting in the effort for a new beginning in love. There's communication issues here. There's a need to maybe face a challenge. But I feel somebody has been manipulating themselves, playing into self-sabotaging behaviors. And I feel somebody's got the past coming back to haunt them. And because somebody's been all up in their head and you can't think your way through these feelings, you're going to have to feel your way through these feelings is what I'm feeling here. And so there's some deep childhood emotional exploration going on here. And so I feel like within the next 8 to 9 days, get ready for a major wake-up call because somebody here has been wearing a mask And there's a need to let something go. What is this Four of Pentacles? I love this Four of Pentacles because this is the Four of Pentacles for me, where you see what you need to let go of. You can't unsee it. And I feel somebody's really withheld. So we get the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Wands. I feel sacred rage. I do feel sacred rage to break somebody free from some type of toxic trauma bond or a cycle of toxic trauma bonded relationships. So we've got somebody here that's been caged. Somebody here I think is sitting in this truth of a lot of toxicity. The devil's got a grip on somebody, and I feel somebody is unleashing their beast and unleashing some sacred rage. And there is going to be victory after a series of challenges, but I feel like the wait is over. I do feel you've been feeling this energy building, 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 and there's going to be a breakdown in beliefs. There is without a doubt a higher heart awakening. And so once this shift in beliefs takes place, I do feel somebody stepping into being some type of teacher. And that will bring in a solid offer. But you got to go through the process, right? You can't have the new beginning without taking off the mask, without going into the healing of the abandonment wound. So there's going to be a shift in perspective here for sure. So what is the Palace of Lies that's coming to light? There's definitely a Palace of Lies. And so we do have Mars. We're going to have Mars conjunct Pluto, and that's like double tower energy. And so there could be a major activation, and the lies that are coming to light, we get the Two of Coins reversed, the Four of Wands upright, and the Knight of Wands in reversed. I feel somebody's been in denial maybe for the last couple of years, going through a process of realignment, and it's kind of time to take a risk, right? Somebody's been in denial of some type of twin flame union where the doorway opportunity is opening, or lying about a foundation. And I feel this is going to be an unexpected departure. It's time to act now. This is a long overdue departure, I feel. And I do feel, you know, somebody stayed loyal to a situation for a long time, hoping for it to grow, hoping for it to yield results. And I don't think it has. I feel one person's been loyal in a situation, and this person's been building on their own, and the other person really hasn't been investing here. Yeah, a lack of investment here. And so there is this need to recognize that if you keep yourself stuck long enough, you might miss out on true love. There is an opportunity for true love here, but you might have to put in the work. So what is the third party interference? Pride. I just heard pride. Well, we've got a lack of communication. We've got the Lovers reversed. And then we get the Moon reversed. And so there's going to be a wake-up call. I do feel there's maybe a karmic situation that needs to come to an end. I think there's going to be a lot of combative communication here. And this is the energy of somebody's skeletons in the closet coming out. And so this energy is loud lately. So you're going to want to make sure you're being upfront and honest, because there is like this past betrayal coming to light. And there is somebody here dealing with a smiling liar that likes to create a lot of confusion through outside opinions. And there's a moment of clarity coming. There is a moment of clarity coming. And we could have an ex that has exposed some truth here about a situation. Because if we've got an Emperor playing with the Queen of Coins in reverse, we got two people that are materialistic, greedy, two people that don't know their worth, that don't know their value, that like to control. And I feel we could have an ex that has exposed, that could have exposed something here. But I feel coming out of a period of disillusionment, really facing an internal battle between the head and the heart, which is likely creating this fragmented energy. So soul alignment and empowerment. Let's get a closing message, guys. So there is a major integration going on right now when it comes to ownership, executing your highest potential, taking a leap in the right direction. But there is a need to stop denying a past betrayal. Maybe somebody was backstabbed in the past, but there's been a denying of this energy, and divine timing says, hey, Spirit knows it's time to get to work now. So be careful of the mental clutter. I also feel somebody's really all up in their head. They're not sure what to do in this situation. And I feel there's a need to go through some rejuvenative energies. So connecting to the higher self is going to serve you in the energies, connecting to love. I do feel there's a major realignment, rebalancing going on connected to your spiritual path. So be mindful of the negative self-talk. Be mindful, right? Be mindful of the negative self-talk, the limiting behaviors. I do feel it's really time to tune up your journey. You are encouraged to explore maybe an alternative route. But bottom line is follow your intuition. Your intuition always knows best. You're coming into some type of an alignment here, and the signs and the synchronicities have been guiding you. So your soul knows what's best. Your soul knows which way to go. So the signs are cautioning, the signs are guiding you. The signs are saying, search for that deeper meaning in your life. And maybe it's time to disconnect from something very karmic, right? It's time to connect to unconditional love, to go through this much needed alone time when it comes to a karmic experience that needs to be purged. Because we're going towards healthy reciprocal relationships. So get ready for some type of upheaval to take place. And this is going to allow you the time to go into some deep diving when it comes to self-reflection, right? Self-reflection. So when we criticize others, when we criticize ourselves, when we're judging others, when we're judging ourselves, all of this is a reflection of something inside that needs to be healed. And so how can you face these inner conflicts, these inner storms that are rising? Because this is going to teach you a valuable lesson. This is going to get you on the path of maybe being a teacher yourself. Everything you've wished for can come true, but it's the energy of piecing yourself back together after a very painful ending. So how can you stay optimistic? How can you stay optimistic in these energies? Because true love is what we're manifesting. But we first have to kind of purge ourselves of everything that doesn't reflect true love in our lives. And so that's kind of what I got for a message today, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out that description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.